Hi Sagittarius, here is your first general reading for the month of November 2017. I have decided not to do the love and relationship readings for the time being. I will still do the ex-partner readings, but I'm going to do 2 general readings per month for each sign. Obviously, maybe one of those readings may resonate with you, maybe both will. Maybe there just might be portions of each reading that pertain to your circumstances. Also, I am using a different spread that I haven't used before, so I'm still kind of getting used to it, so just bear with me on that. Now, the first card we have in the center, we do have the Four of Wands here, and it is in the upright, which is good. Now, it can often be the card about engagement, about marriages, but it can, on a more general note, it can talk about there just being a sense of contentment and happiness within the home environment. It doesn't have to be always talking about a marriage. It can talk about just feeling peace and stability within your home environment. What it can talk about as well is it can be about maybe moving home. Maybe some of you in the month of November are thinking about moving or are going to be moving home. And it can, again, on a more general note, be talking about how maybe somebody is renovating their home. You may have bought a home as a project and you're renovating it, but whatever. It's talking about a sense of stability and a sense of happiness within the home environment. Now, the first 2 cards, and what I should say as well, I've laid the cards out week 1, 2, 3, and 4. But please don't get too caught up in the weeks, because the messages and energies can flow through the whole month, okay? Now, the first 2 cards we've got the Queen of Wands here in the reverse, and we've got the Death card, which is Major Arcana. Now, the Queen of Wands, we could safely say maybe that's you, okay, being a fire sign, but it could be that you're dealing with another Sagittarius or a Leo or an Aries. It's not gender specific in these general readings, so it could be male, it could be female. But the thing is, when that Queen of Wands is in the reverse, she can be feeling quite resentful, maybe an element of selfishness, manipulative, angry, jealousy, being pushy. It shows somebody that's not in their positive element here. Now, as I said, it could be showing signs of your energy coming into the month of November. Maybe you are feeling resentful or angry towards another individual. But as I said, it could also be talking about somebody else in your environment. But the fact that you've got that Four of Wands there that's talking about this happy stability within the home environment, I'm not seeing that Queen of Wands as somebody that you live with. If it is another individual, then it's somebody that's external from your home environment. The Death card being there, we know it talks about endings and new beginnings. It can talk about change and transformation as well. So maybe in this month of October, while I'm recording this reading, maybe you're not in your positive element with that Queen of Wands. Maybe you are feeling slightly angry or resentful towards another individual. But with that Death card there, we could possibly see that change starting to take place in terms of how you may have been feeling, okay? Now, up here, we do have the Hermit, which is Major Arcana, and we also have, down below there, we've got the Knight of Cups, which can be water energy, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, but it doesn't have to be, okay? Now, the thing with the Hermit is about reflecting. It's about the need to go within yourself, to reflect on things that may have already taken place or a situation that may be unfolding. See, it can be about knowing that there may be a lack of support from other people or another individual. And it may be that you need to go within to, I don't know, kind of gain a better understanding, some inner knowledge about how you may be feeling about this, because that Knight of Cups is somebody that comes into your life and makes all these promises to you, but they don't keep the promises. They don't deliver what they have offered, okay? So it may be that in the month of November, somebody in your environment is going to let you down. Or maybe this is a pattern with somebody where they make promises and they continuously let you down. And it may be with that Hermit that there's the need there to reflect on what has been going on, and maybe the need to reflect on this lack of support that you may not be getting from another individual. Now, the next two cards, we do have the Two of Wands in the reverse, and we've got that teamed with the Nine of Wands. So you know, we've got quite a bit of fire energy within this reading. Now, when that Two of Wands is reversed, it can be about needing to organize your long-term plans and goals here, okay? It may be that you need to take a step in a new direction here, but there can be an element of fear attached with that. It can be a choice sometimes between stepping into the unknown or sticking with what you already have. And it may be that you want so many things, and you may need to start to prioritize what actually is important to you. It may be for some of you that Four of Wands is to do with a move. And there may be an element of fear attached to moving home, okay? Or an element of being unsure about making that decision. But it is about prioritizing your long-term goals there. Now, the Nine of Wands in the reverse is a difficult energy. It can talk about you feeling on edge. It can be about feeling defensive. On an extreme level, it can also be about feeling paranoid. Also with that, there is again this feeling of being hesitant about making a long-term commitment here. Is this commitment connected to the home environment? Is this commitment connected to, if we wanted to look at that Four of Wands in terms of engagement and marriage, is that the case here? Are some of you feeling hesitant about taking this relationship, if that's what we're talking about for you, to the next level? Because you may have been dealing with somebody, as I said, that doesn't always fulfill the promises that they've made to you. But nonetheless, there is this feeling of being on edge there. And as I said, feeling very defensive. Don't make any hasty judgments or assumptions with that Nine of Wands energy there, okay? Because of the way you're feeling, you may not be thinking as clearly, okay? If you're feeling on edge or you're feeling defensive, then it is going to impact on your judgments that you're making either about a situation or another individual. Now, your last two cards, we do have the Justice, Major Arcana, in the reverse, and we've also got the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. With the Justice card, you know, it is about coming to a resolution, but I would much prefer to see that card in the upright. It can talk about a resolution, but not in your favor here, okay? It's that kind of, you know, when they say that miscarriage of justice here, where you may feel as though another individual is treating you unfairly, okay? And again, it may be linked to that Knight of Cups energy there. That you may feel that somebody is treating you unfairly. Sometimes as well with that Justice card, there can be a need to take responsibility here for your own actions. You know, if you've come across, like I said at the beginning, with that Queen of Wands energy, very resentful, very angry, maybe being manipulative or pushy, has your behavior led to this resolution to something that may not be in your favor? But is it due to your own actions, okay? But it could, as I said, be due to somebody else just treating you unfairly. Now, with that Two of Pentacles, that is about, it's about juggling here, okay? Now, it can be about juggling finances as it's a Pentacles. It could be about kind of robbing Peter to pay Paul, so to speak. A juggling of the finances, trying to maintain, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to get a hold of your spending, okay, or of your finances. It may be that there is somebody within your environment that is not keeping promises in terms of something to do with finances, and it's leaving you in this situation where you are having to juggle here. And maybe that's where this injustice comes in. I'm just picking up that there is a lack of support here from somebody else. And it's left you in this position whereby you are having to juggle. And I think the juggling is more to do with your finances rather than juggling with a choice or a decision here. We also, at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Emperor. Now, this is more fire energy. It's the card for Aries. But the thing with the Emperor is when he's in the upright, he is the ruler of his empire, okay? In the reverse, it's about feeling out of control. Maybe feeling as though somebody else is controlling. Somebody else is calling the shots here. Somebody is being domineering. And you may feel that you're out of control, or that you don't have the control here that you desire. I definitely, for some reason, I'm picking up that this is to do with empty or broken promises from somebody else. And I think it's left you in this situation where the scales are not balanced and injustice has been done to you. And I do feel it's to do with something financial. It could be in the workplace, but it could be in the workplace. And the Four of Wands is here to represent that in your home environment there is happiness and stability, but within the workplace there's this situation going on where you may feel, as I said, that you've been treated unfairly. It may be for some of you that it's to do with a promotion or a pay rise that is not, that you've been overlooked in somebody else. But it could also be maybe there's been a separation and an ending, and you're feeling more happy and at peace within your home environment because of the ending of a relationship. But it may be that the other person that's left is meant to pay you money, maybe child maintenance or, you know, whatever, and they're not fulfilling their obligations, and they're making promises in regards to giving you money or whatever, and they're not fulfilling that. But that's something I'm really picking up. But there is this need here for you to start to organize your long-term goals with that Two of Wands there. And as I said, with that Nine of Wands, there is this defensive energy there, or you feeling on edge. But it could be that you're feeling on edge because of this lack of finances. Okay, Sagittarius, that does conclude this reading. I will be back with your second general reading and your ex-partner reading. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.